I'll be explaining to you some of the cranial nerves and also the triangles of the neck, their boundaries and their content. So these are the contents of our lecture. We're just going to mention a very quick introduction about the cranial nerve nuclei and where they are, and a few tips and tricks about the cranial nerve. And then we're going to talk very quickly about the function of each cranial nerve. And then moving on, we'll have to talk about 3 of the cranial nerves. Cranial nerve number 2, which is called the optic nerve, and the vestibulocochlear nerve, which is cranial nerve number 8, and the glossopharyngeal nerve, which is cranial nerve number 9. And then for each one, so for example, the optic nerve, we have to cover a few things and the pathway of that nerve. Where is it coming from, the origin? And then talking about the optic chiasm, and then the optic tract, and then finally something called the lateral genicular body. And moving to the end, you're going to have to talk about the visual reflexes and also before that optic radiation. Moving forward, we're going to speak about the vestibulocochlear nerve. This is cranial nerve number 8, and as you can see, it's formed of the vestibular nerve and also the cochlear nerve, and we're going to talk about each one of them very quickly. All right. And finally, we're going to end by talking about the glossopharyngeal nerve. We need to talk about the course of that nerve and how it comes out from the skull. And we have some cool pictures here. And then finally, the motor nuclei, the salivary, inferior salivary nucleus, and the sensory nucleus. And these are the nuclei of the glossopharyngeal nerve, and including the anterior and posterior triangle. We need to talk about their boundaries and also the contents of each one of them. All right. So this is today's lecture. Our introduction